So I was born in Syria and I lived there until I was 16, 17 years old. Yeah, I was living there during the war for 2 years. After a while, we were like moving a lot inside of Syria because every time we were in a city, the bombing would start and like the troops would come in and people would start dying. So we moved to another city. So we spent 2 years of this. And then we decided to move to Jordan to escape what was happening. I was there on an asylum seeker status for 9 years before I get the opportunity to apply for a WUSC scholarship. And this is how I got chosen to come to Canada. And Lakehead/Luso, they choose me to come to their campus.
I came from Iraq. I had to leave my country because it wasn't safe for me and for my family. So I went as a refugee to Jordan. I stayed in Jordan for 4 to 5 years, but basically I couldn't study, I couldn't work, it wasn't allowed for us as refugees. So the only thing I was able to do is just to join to groups and centers so I can get some benefits like learning English or like getting some programs. That's how I learned about WUSC, World University Service of Canada. Actually, my teacher, I didn't know about it, but my teacher, she told me like there is a scholarship or sponsorship from Canada, why you don't apply. I wasn't sure if I will be accepted because like thousands of students will apply because it's a good opportunity. So I applied and I was accepted.
They like sent me a letter. I was like, "You're going to Thunder Bay." And I was like, "Oh, sounds really cool. Thunder, let's go." So I was really, really excited and immediately in Google searching Thunder Bay. My major feeling wasn't fear or like nervous. My major feeling was like, "Oh my God, what if someone decided like, oh no, you're not going anymore, you're going back." And even like every time I see the flight attendants like coming to do something, like, "Oh, she's gonna kick me out of the plane. I'm going back to Jordan. I'm never leaving." So it was like such a relief to come here, and I didn't like feel like I made it until I actually was in Thunder Bay, and everyone was like, "Hey Fatima, welcome to Thunder Bay." And Martina had the sign, "Welcome home," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then it felt like just amazing. I think this is when I was in Thunder, I felt like, okay, good, I made it. It is real.
When I arrived, I saw there's the local committee there. They are waiting me, so I felt like I'm not gonna be alone here because it's far from my family, no friends, a new country. I don't know nothing about it, but there is people who's waiting to help me there.
I am doing computer science. I really love science in general, like since I was young, like this is something always fascinating me. Also, there's a good career opportunities, which is something I need to support my family back home. So it was like a mutual decision, like it was the perfect middle ground for me because, I'll be able to find a job hopefully quickly with this market and then start supporting my family back home.
This program helped me by get to continue my education because I left my country when I was in first year university. It gave me a new life because I left my country because it wasn't safe. And now I am in a safe and like a new chapter and like be more independent, work. And when I go outside, I don't feel like, oh, I am in danger. Maybe someone will like attack me or something.
I really like the outdoors. I think Martina has a huge influence on me in this because we've been friends since I got here. And then she took me and Firas like so many places, camping and hiking. And I just got addicted to this right now. So I really love camping, hiking. In winter, I'm learning how to skiing, it has been so fun. Like outdoor activities, like even snowshoeing is also something I really enjoy.
Nature. That's why I stayed in Thunder Bay because there's a lot of like outdoor and I like to do outdoor activities and like enjoy the nature.
I think one aspect that I didn't realize, I thought it's all across Canada, but it's very special, which is how close are you to the Indigenous community, and then have like the opportunity to learn about them and the history and like the traditions. A lot of my even Canadian friends who come from like bigger city, they don't have this like closeness or like this touch, or they're not like very close to it. Like even at the university, we had like to take courses to learn about, like I took a course to learn about Indigenous technology, which was super interesting, and it was like a great introduction for me to learn about like Canadian history. Yeah, that's something I really appreciate about the movie.